we're starting today with the dreaded topic, homework. Does it strike fear into your hearts, that word, homework? This is because a head teacher has warned against parents taking control of their kids' homework, saying that failure offers children the chance to develop. So, you know, parents try to find out what their kids' homework is, you know, phoning other parents. Have got these WhatsApp groups and saying, you know, what's the homework tonight? What have we missed? And she says, actually, kids forgetting to do their homework and maybe getting into trouble for it or forgetting their kit or whatever is actually all part of growing up and helping them to learn how to be organised. So do you think you should help your kids? Do you help your kids? Have you helped your kids? Has it got you into trouble?
In my situation, I think you shouldn't help your kids because, you know, look, I'm old school, especially with maths. I'm one of those people back in the days, you know, you'd borrow from the neighbour, if you know what I mean. You know when you're doing your little maths and your
borrow the one.
Yeah. And my son came home with homework one time and I was like, oh, I'm going to help him. I'm going to do it old school. The new way you're learning is not right. He did it and took it to school and they were like, I think we need to talk to you about your son's maths. Now, I weren't telling him I helped him, but after a little while, I was honest and said, look, I just don't understand the homework.
So you admitted it was you?
I admitted it, because you want the best for him, isn't it? I didn't know what they were doing, even though he was only 8 at the time. But I went into the school and I was honest, and then, you know, I was just there with 2 teachers sitting down on an 8-year-old's little seat at the table, learning how to do their maths.
But do you know what? Is that about... But actually, that's not... If you think about it, that's not a bad idea, because I'm terrible at maths. So, you know, from primary school, I couldn't do Jack's maths. So I wouldn't have minded, actually, if they'd said, do you want to come in? And, you know, we'll maybe do a maths morning.
Yeah, I ran to the school. I needed to learn. Because the reality is you want the best for them, isn't it? And if I can't do it, then... Yeah, don't do what I do.
Well, I tried to do that at the school that my daughter was at, because my maths is just, well, it's just non-existent. And I mean, I couldn't help her at all right from day one. So I said to the teacher on one of the parents' evening, I said, what about if I could I come and learn something with her? And then we're learning along by side by side. She goes, oh, no. No, you can't do that, because she'll see that you've made a success of your life and you hadn't studied and you hadn't, which I thought was really warped. I was really upset about that, actually. But I am really strong. I've got really strong feelings on this. I think there should be 0 homework right through primary school. Wow. We never had homework in primary school. We used to get home. Do you know what I used to do? I used to read the books that I loved to read. I used to play with my friends. And then, you know, what age do you leave? 10, primary school? I think... And I remember being really excited about homework in secondary school. And, you know...
It's so stressful for family and friends, isn't it?
Stressful.
It's not just stressful for the kids, it's stressful for the parents. And you're trying to make them do their homework and they don't want to do it, and you're trying to have family time,
and you want to have
everyone's
family time,
arguing.
Yeah, but remember, I've come from a school where with my children, it was more a thing of... I used to buy them little books that you used to see advertised on telly, this can help them, this can... And I would do that before they would go to preschool. So I thought, when they go to school, then the teachers are there, they can help them. And if they have any questions, then I want to be able to give them that assistance, but... Most of the time, to be honest, I couldn't sit on the little chairs when you go to the schools, let alone to do the homework, the maths and stuff. It was quite complicated. So I would kind of try and find a way of educating myself while I'm educating. If I didn't know, then you... Because my kids were always asking, why? Why don't you know...
But then, Nadia, you homeschool, so... Because I went to parents... We started talking about this morning, because I went, oh, God, I had to go to parents' evening, and Jack's about to do A-level, so it all gets very serious, doesn't it? And there's so much work, and I always do that slight, you know... Not a lecture exactly, but I think I try and see it as more encouragement. I'm going, right, Jack, you know, this is it now, kid, you have to knuckle down. And inside, I'm going, you're such a hypocrite. So I'm really torn. You know, I'm saying all the buzzwords, all the things the teachers, and trying to kind of reinforce what the teacher's saying. You've got to put a bit of extra work in, son, and you've got to do this. And inside, I'm going, yeah, right.
I got old school Jamaican and say, don't ask me no questions.
I used to have a French teacher that we were convinced couldn't speak French, and you used to ask her something and she'd go, don't ask me, I'm Chinese. And that was her answer. She wasn't Chinese, she just used to say it. So, I mean, of course, none of us learned any French.
Well, listen, lots of parents out there watching, let us know, what do you think about homework? Do you get involved? Do you think we should, or would you rather just leave it all to the school? Does it cause rows in your house? We'd love to hear from you.